Okay, right here is the Firefly Ace Frehley style tribute. It's got this really cool silver burst blue finish. It's got the 3 humbuckers. It looks a lot like a guitar that Ace had that was built in the Gibson custom shop. The back is really cool too. It's even got the mirrored covers there. It's got binding on the top and the back. It's a really cool guitar. It's got 3 Alnico 5 humbuckers and they sound pretty good. It's got a 3-way switch, and the way the 3-way switch works, down is the bridge, middle is these 2 pickups, and up is the neck pickup. As you can imagine, right here, this gets a little too wild. I don't think the volume controls really, you can't really dial in this pickup. It's just, you know, in the middle it's just full blast. I mean, you can turn it down here and kind of mess with them a little bit. There's not a whole lot of control. It's just a big mess. Me personally, I would rather have the guitar if it didn't have the middle pickup. I just think it'd be a lot cooler. I almost think it'd be cooler if it was like the Epiphone Tommy Thayer and didn't have the pickup and had the mirror pick guard. But of course that wouldn't be like Ace's. This is meant to look like Ace's. The only thing on the guitar I don't like are the knobs. These knobs look cheap and they feel cheap. The pots are fine. The pots work fine. I would just replace the knobs. That's no big deal. I mean, from a distance they look fine, but they're just up close, I don't like them. For the money, this is a fantastic guitar. You want a good guitar to take out, you know, and gig, and you don't want to beat up your Gibsons or your other higher end guitars, or you just want a Les Paul to round out your guitar arsenal. I know that's cheesy. I couldn't help myself. You know, pick one of these up. You've got a Les Paul, and the pickups are decent. I mean, the Alnico 5 is not bad at all. It sounds pretty good. Is this a Gibson killer? No. Is it on par with Epiphones? I would say yes. But the bonus is you got the stainless steel frets. This one came, and the setup is fine. I lowered it just a little. This actually still has the strings that came on it, and they're not bad strings. I've heard of other people hating the strings. These aren't bad. I've left them on. I've had this guitar for a couple of months now. It's settled in, and I haven't had to adjust the truss rod or anything. But your mileage may vary. You may pick one of these up and have to, you know, adjust a truss rod or whatever, because they do come from China. They're made in China. And of course you'll have to set it up the way you want it. It's not going to come for this price. You're not going to get it. It's not going to show up. It's not going to be the greatest guitar ever out of the box. You'll have to do a little bit of work. Or you might get one that might be fine. This one was fine. I mean, I could, you know, mess with it some and get it even better, but it's fine. I play it all the time. It's like I said, it's not a Gibson killer. You're not going to get this and be like, oh, I sold all my Gibsons because this was just as good. It's not really the same feel. You get the same look. The neck's not really the same. The feel's not really the same. I mean, you get a cool guitar. You get a cool look. You get that style. But my Gibson sits right here. I've got several Gibsons, but my Les Paul Classic sits right here. This guitar is right next to it. If I feel like playing guitar, I always go for the Gibson just because it feels better. And that's not putting this guitar down. This is a fantastic guitar for the money. Like I said, this is better. This feels better and sounds better than the Epiphones I used to get back in the day. You know, the pickups sound better and everything, so it's not a bad guitar. It's a really cool guitar. But I'll let you hear it in the room. I'm playing it through my JCM 900 Mark III, through the 1960 A cab with the G1275s. They're not the best speakers for like that classic rock tone, but I think I pulled it off in the recording. So I'll give you some. This is not clean at all. This amp can do cleans, but it's a single channel and it's for rock and roll. This guitar is for rock and roll. So. I've got another Firefly on the way. It's a baritone, so we'll do a video on it. I'm going to be doing other guitars, other pedals, amps. So just like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. I know I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world, but I have fun, and that's all that matters. Have fun, play your guitar. I'll see you later.